I've arrived in the one and only Trinidad de Cuba. Another stunning view. In my 5-week discovery trip of Cuba, I was inspired by Havana, fascinated by the history of Cienfuegos, and now I'm about to be totally taken with the colonial city of Trinidad. You know that your Casa Particular is in the right location when you see tour groups being led just in front of your door. In this case, it was Casa Particular Damarys. And it was this lady, Pastora, who literally grabbed me at the bus station, brought me to Casa Particular Damarys. As usual, I had no advance reservation, and as if by magic, I ended up in this lovely foyer. And there is Damarys, the lottery winner by Cuban standards, who is the owner of the Casa Particular. Now, I felt like a lottery winner when I got a glimpse of this lovely room. It was a bit too pink for me, for my liking, but hey, for 20 bucks, I'll sleep in pink and I'll put on a skirt. No, I won't. It was a great room. I was glad to see that the colors in the bathroom were a little bit more manly, especially that red toilet bowl. Without a doubt, the pièce de la résistance, however, was this terrace. That was all my own, complete with cacti and a hammock. I hadn't been in a hammock for 40 years. Every day started with a lovely plate of fruit, coffee, juice, milk, honey, and bread. Just to finish it off, a beautiful plate of eggs and tomatoes. By the way, the breakfast was 3 cook or $3 American. My entertainment was provided by this noisy parrot. Also entertaining me were these 2 gecko-like lizards, which are totally harmless and which do eat a lot of insects, although there were no insects at this time of year that I could see. This lush patio also allowed me to do my daily routine of yoga for 15 minutes. As I took my first steps outside the Casa Particular Damarys, I was so struck how the scene around me was so similar to what I had seen in South America and the villages there. And just down the way from my Casa Particular, I run into a Bodegita del Medio. Isn't that the bar I did the vlog on in Havana where Ernest Hemingway hung out? It sure was. Neatest place in town. I haven't seen much yet, but I bet this is the neatest place in town. Well, that prediction didn't come true. As you'll see in later vlogs, Trinidad is full of neat places. By the way, the Bodegita del Medio Bar in Havana is known as the birthplace of the famous mojito, and the bar can be found in 16 different countries around the world. On my way to Plaza Mayor, I passed the La Parranda restaurant. The tour starts here at the Plaza Mayor. The Plaza Mayor. So there it is, Church of the Holy Trinity, Iglesia Parroquial de la Santísima Trinidad, completed in 1892. Built on the site of the original church, destroyed by a typhoon. The glory of Spanish colonial architecture is in evidence throughout this pueblo, or villa as they call it, V-I-L-L-A. But it's a colonial architecture that is evident throughout the Americas. As I said, I saw it in South America in spades. Bolivia, Peru. I saw it in St. Augustine, Florida. A totally preserved Spanish colonial town in Florida, St. Augustine. But it is wonderful what was built during colonial times. So it's not all negative. The architectural legacy is amazing. When you're standing in Plaza Mayor in front of the church and you look to your left, you see a tower. That is the church and monastery of St. Francis, Iglesia y Convento de San Francisco, which houses, believe it or not, the Museum of the Fight Against the Bandits. If you've forgotten, we are in Cuba. Nevertheless, from the top of that tower is the best view in town. Let's go have a look. Before going up there, I am struck by the architecture, the arches, the pastel colors, the blues, the cobblestone streets, and the tower. And who among you could resist the arduous climb to the top for the spectacular view? And so ends my early evening walk around Trinidad, and it was really, really fun. Talked to a lot of people off the beaten path. And in the evening, this is the gathering place, those steps right there. I was there last night, packed with people. And up top there, people danced their butts off. The salsa is king here. I think I did video that last night. That's the place. One last video for the night. Had a great time with a Spanish couple. Jose and Maria from Madrid. Turns out it was Jose's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
You. Happy birthday, Jose. Happy birthday to you. And in Cuba, la música is never far away. The music that is the soul of a very special people. There are many ways to make life work, and music is one of the ways that is used here in Cuba. Music surpasses everything. Yay! And that's it for another day with Travels with Lobo. Thank you for joining me on this first vlog from Trinidad. Check back next Friday for more on this amazing pueblo.